guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a very fun video for you guys. I'm going to be doing an eye look using the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette. So I've been playing around with this palette for about a week now, and I've created a very wearable everyday look using this palette. So this is going to be a tutorial and also a review of this palette. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what the shades look like inside. In case you didn't know, you do get a mirror. And then here are all the shades. You do get a brush here, a double-ended brush. So that comes in very handy. And here are all the shades. You do get a row of shimmers and a row of mattes. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the tutorial part, and at the end will be the review part of this palette. So what I'm first gonna do is prime my eyes with the Urban Decay, let me see here, Urban Decay Primer Potion. So I'm just going to wipe this on my eyes up here. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and pat it in with my fingers. I really like this eye primer because it makes my shadow last all day. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and go in here, and the first shade that I'm going to use here is Volatile. It's this brown shade right here, and I am gonna go ahead and go in with this Morphe brush here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up a little bit. Now, I am gonna show you guys there is a little bit of fallout when you do tap your brush in. So what I do is I just tap off the excess, and I'm just going to apply this right into the crease area. And just make sure to blend it all out. Now, I don't have a mirror right here in front of me, so I am just going to use you guys. And I'm going to go back in with a little bit more of that Volatile shade just to make sure everything is going along smoothly. Okay. And I am just going to use this mirror here just to take a quick peek, see where I might have missed a little bit. Okay. Okay. Yep, that looks good. So now that it is all blended out evenly, I am going to use the same brush. But first what I'm gonna do is I do have this New Hue shadow thing where you just swirl your brush around in here. It takes off all the shadow. So now with this brush, which is now clean, I am going to dip into the shade Passion right here. And just gonna tap off the excess because you see there is a little bit of fallout there. And I'm just going to put this in the inner, or not the inner, I'm sorry, the outer part of my eye right here, just to darken things up just a bit. And then I am gonna work it into the crease a little. And you really just wanna make sure everything's blended very well. And I'm just dipping back in to pick up a little bit more of this color here. Okay, now I'm gonna take a peek in my mirror here, and that does look very good. Okay, so now I'm done with this brush. I am gonna go in with this other Morphe brush that I have here. I did get a set of brushes. I did pick it up from Ulta. You can go watch my last Ulta haul, and I went into a little bit in depth with these brushes. So now I am gonna go in with the shade Rose Gold, which is right here. It is this beautiful metallic shade here, and I'm just going to tap my brush in here, pick up some product, and apply it to my eye. Now I'm not gonna go all the way across with it. I'm just gonna go to right about here. And I'm gonna pick up a little bit more. And the shimmers are a little, they fall out a little bit too, but I don't mind that because the quality of this palette is so amazing. I absolutely love it. Now that that looks like it's blended out evenly, than it is. And you can see there is a little bit of fallout under my eye area. So I'm just going, usually I have a brush handy and I'll just sweep it away with a brush, but that's okay. I'll do that after the video. So the next thing that I like to do is go in with my Luxie 245 brush here, and I'm going to dip into the shade Dreamer right here and just pick up a little bit. And I like to use this as a brow bone highlight, and this shade is so pigmented, like, oh my gosh. Okay, and now I'm gonna put a little bit of the shade in the inner corner. Like, look at that, like, oh my gosh. Okay, and the last step is I'm going back in with this Passion shade here. That's that deeper red shade that I used on the outer corner of my eye. And I'm just going to go back in and add a little bit more and just make sure everything looks very blended and smooth. And everything does look really nice now. So the last thing that I'm gonna do is that now I'm gonna go in with some of my Better Than Sex mascara and apply this to my lashes. I need to get a new tube of this because this is drying out. Do any of you guys make weird faces when you're putting on mascara? I feel like I always have to make like a face like this, like, in order for it to like really go on right. I don't know why I do that. I have always made funny faces when putting on mascara. It's kind of insane. There we go. So that is what the eye look looks like, and I'm gonna now close my eyes so you guys can see it a little bit better. And I really like how this turned out. I feel like it is a very wearable, you know, everyday look. You know, it's not too over the top, it's not super crazy colors or anything, and I really like how this looks. I've worn it multiple times, you know, to work and things like that. Now into the review part of this palette. I am only going to do this one eye just because, you know, doing it again will take the same amount of time and I don't want you guys to get bored with it. So for the sake of time, I am just going to have this one eye done, and now I'm going to get into the review portion of this palette. So this palette does retail for $42, I do believe. I will link this palette down below so that if you guys are interested, you can purchase it. It has a very soft feel to it. It feels like velvet. And I love this color purple. Purple is one of my favorite colors of all time. So I really like this. And I do love the quality of the shadows. I love that it has a mirror in it, and you know, it also comes with a brush, which comes in very handy. Now the quality of these shadows, every shadow in here is super pigmented. I have swatched them all. I'll actually go ahead and swatch some of them for you guys so you can see what they look like, and they all show up very well. The only drawback that I found is there is a pretty good amount of fallout with these shadows. But in all reality, I don't mind if there's a lot of fallout as long as the shadow performs well. And as you guys can see, it really does perform very well, and this will last all day on my eyes. I haven't had a problem with it like fading or anything like that. So I do give this palette a 5 of 5 stars. It is absolutely amazing. I do recommend this to you guys if you guys are interested in these like purpley tones, a cooler tone palette. That's what really made me want to purchase this, is I haven't ever seen a palette that's like this before. You know, I love cool tones, and this caught my eye immediately. So I really love it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and swatch a couple of shades for you guys just so you can kind of see for yourself how they swatch. Now keep in mind, sometimes swatches are actually not the best to determine on how you're gonna like it, because something may swatch really good and then not perform on the eyes very well, or may not swatch very well but performs on the eyes amazingly. I have ran into that issue. So, you know, just for you guys, so you know, but you can see it on my eye. You guys watched me put it on, so you can kind of decide for yourself, is this something that you guys would want to purchase or not purchase. And just so you guys know, this video is not sponsored at all. I just wanted to give my honest opinion on this palette. So now I'm gonna go ahead and swatch a couple of them for you. So you guys have already seen the Passion Shade, Volatile, Rose Gold, and Dreamer. So I'm actually not gonna swatch those because you guys can see them on my eyes. So I am gonna go ahead and go in here with Soul, which is this beautiful like periwinkle shade. Like, look at that, oh my gosh. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go into Love, which is this beautiful pink shade here, which is right there. Now I'm gonna go into Wild Child, which is this beautiful shade here. Like, look at that. And then Celestial right here. And then I have one more finger, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump into Dazzling, which is right over here. So you guys can see those, and now I will go ahead and swatch them on my arm for you guys. Sorry for the hairband. So this one right here is Dazzling. Look at that, so pigmented. This one right here is Soul, super pigmented. This one right here is Love. Like, look at that, oh my gosh. This one is Wild Child. And then this one is Celestial. Like, those are all super pigmented. The shimmers show up amazing, so do the mattes. They all blend out the mattes blend out very, very well, and you know, I absolutely love this palette. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe down below. I do try to upload at least twice a week, and go ahead and hit that notification bell. That way you're notified anytime that I upload a video. So until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.